Testing 1, 2, 3. Hello, testing 1, 2, 3. Is everyone here? We will start in 1 minute. 4 seconds, 3, 7. Alright, let's start our class. So today we'll be going to learn QM pattern. Okay, so we already go through the HNS, head and shoulder. Now we'll be learning the QM pattern, the Quasimodo. This is the basic one, the QM pattern. So Quasimodo is a chart pattern with a left shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. It can be found at the head of the trend and inside the base itself. QM differ from HNS because QM has an engulf. So you see over here, you got the left shoulder, the right shoulder, and the head. I'm sorry regarding this. This is from a friend of mine that helping me translate this ebook. So it's wrongly written over here, left shoulder, right shoulder. Okay. So you have a high, low, higher high, lower low, and you will sell at the QM level. So Quasimodo engulf previous low before forming right shoulder. This is the Quasimodo, the higher high and lower low, the over under. Higher high and lower low, like that. So on the chart, QM will look something like this. Left shoulder, low, ahead, and the lower low is engulfed here. And then you'll be entry on the right shoulder, right? And the second one, for buy setup, you have a low, a high, a lower low as a head, and a higher high to engulf this high, and then you'll be entering at the right shoulder. All right. Okay, so that's it for basic QM. Let's clear this thing up. File, new one, don't save. All right. So what is the difference between QM, between HNS and QM? Okay, so for example, you have something like this. This is for HNS. Right, so you have HNS is something like this. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, it's too small. 2 and a 3 and a retest here, and then something like that. 2, 1, 2. All right. So your entry will be here at this right shoulder, left shoulder. Okay. As level, you got a left shoulder LS. Ahead and right shoulder Okay, so you have a low here and a higher low. So you connect this line, this, like this, and then over here you will have a drop base rally. So you have a demand here. Okay, so you have a demand, but this low did not engulf. Okay, over here, no engulf. Okay, so you can also have something like this for HNS. 1, 2, uh, 1, 2, 1, 2. You can also have something like this. Okay, so you have, oh, you have demand here, but also no engulf. Over here, no engulf also. So your entry will be at the HNS level, right? So this is head and shoulder. Okay, so I will draw another one for QM. QM or Quasimodo. Here is head and shoulder. And shoulder. Okay. Quasimodo, it will be look something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll be entering on this left shoulder also. And you have something like this. Right. Over here. You got demand here, drop base rally. Over here is LS. Over here is a head. Over here is a right shoulder. And price did engulf here. Okay. Demand engulf. Over here, you can also have a QM for something like this. 1, 2, 3, and then just a tiny engulf. For example, you have something like this. This is your demand zone. Okay, and then you have something like this. Oh, that's a tiny engulf, just one pip like that. Like that. So this is also a QM. This will be our entry. Okay, so this is the pattern. So let's see on the chart. M15, a really great setup from Zelco. Look, Zelco already given a signal from Zelco. Look, a really good one. Okay, this is a different type just to to tell you something regarding this type of compression. Okay, this is called compression. And this thing is called liquidity. Liquidity. Okay. So it's also known as CPLQ, which we're gonna learn on chapter 4. Right, so let's find our QM. Alright, this look like a good QM. Let's go on lower time frame to see this better. So this is our QM. First, you just need to change to line chart. Okay, so you change to line chart and then you find your QM level. Over here is also QM, a good one. It's okay, we take this one. Okay. Alright, I will show you something here. We draw something over here. Because Sun Chun sent a assignment or homework regarding this, which I want to make this clear. We will have something like this, and then something like this, and then something like this. Okay, so this will be your HNS entry. HNS entry. Okay, this is the first one that you get. Okay, and then price come down here. Okay, okay, this is a low and higher low. Okay, then you do something like this, and then it came back. When it came back here and do another one like this, this is becoming a QM entry. So you need to differentiate. If you are waiting for the QM, you can only enter here. But if you already understand HNS, you can entry over here one time, and then the second time at QM level. So more profit for you. So over here is lower low. Then need to use purple color just to differentiate. Lower low, lower low. So you have something like this for a QM. Okay. So different HNS and QM. So over here, do we search for faces when we look for QM like how we do for HNS? This is Michael question. Yes, for every entry, not just QM, but also SNR and SNB. Right, so over here we got two setup. One is over here for HNS. So we got an entry for HNS over here. So the first one we get an entry for HNS, And then the second one, we got an entry for QM. So the QM entry would be over here. Okay, so this is our QM, and change to candlestick. So this will be our QM zone. This will be our QM level, QM level. This will be our RS is over here. RS. Our high or left shoulder. LS. Oh. And this is our head. This is our low. And this is our lower low. Okay. And let's find for demand. Oh, that's already been dropping. So okay, just leave it be. This is HNS. Now, if you are trying to find QM, you will find HNS a lot every time because your brain is working that way. When you want to find QM, it will be hard for you to find QM. You will see HNS. When you try to find HNS, it will be easy for you to spot QM. If we look for phase confluence, mean we only look for structure continuation for QM, not structure reversal QM. This one, refer to this one. Is this what this? Where? Okay, I will answer this. Okay, using the picture that we already sent. Okay, so for this one, you just change for QM. So over here, just find for QM buy. Over here, find for QM buy. Over here, find QM sell. Over here, find QM sell. Okay, just make sure you sell and buy at the right place. And 5QM, what you draw? Well, this one? Yes, this is a HLZ, high liquidity zone. I think there's more over there. Okay, this is a high liquidity zone. So you can enter here, or you can enter here. So you see, you got over here, over here. There's a lot of places. I think we might take over here. Okay, so you got support here, resistance, support, resistance, support, breakout, and then become resistant again. And then over here, you got a QM. Over here is very good one, actually. This one is very good. So let's mark our QM level, or HNS. Okay, it's a QM. Why? Because it do something like this. But if you are taking from here, it will be HNS. If you take up to here, it will become HNS, and you got about 4 pips. But if you take this one, it will become a QM, right? Damn. Okay, so you can get entry there, right? So your entry will be over here. From up here is your zone, and down to here. You can also get another entry up here and another entry here. A lot of entry you can make actually in Forex. Okay. Okay, Okay, QM should be a structure breaker from load force supply. Structure breaker is for confirmation of excessive. It might sometimes look like a QM. Sometimes it only become a SBR or RBS. So that one is from previous topic, and for QM is a chart pattern where we want to trade. For example, you have an excessive market, for example, over here. No, we do not have it. If you want to find QM over here, it's quite difficult. So over here is the middle market or participation. And over here you got your, this one is a HNS. Okay, it's quite difficult for you to find QM. For me lah, it's quite difficult because when we studying QM, a lot of HNS will come out. If we are studying HNS, a lot of QM will come out. So if we do something like that, this one is a HNS also. No, where is QM? QM, where are you? Is there a QM? Yes, this is a QM. Alright, so over here you got 1, 2, 3, and then you got a structure breaker over here. Look at the line chart. Look, you have a structure breaker there. You have a structure breaker. Okay, over here. Right, so when you have a structure breaker, you will find your trade inside here. Change to candlestick. Let's zoom in a little. What do we have here? We also have a QM, a RBS SBR entry. So if you are using QM, it will be something like this. One. This is a HNS entry. And you have something like this. Okay, so this is a QM entry, and this is a SBR RBS entry. SBR entry over here, and over here is QM entry. QM should be a structure breaker with lower low. Oh, where is the question? QM should be a structure breaker of lower low. Sometimes it might see in a form like that, but just remember that QM is a high low high high low low. It can be a structure breaker, and sometimes it not a structure breaker, but you can still enter the QM pattern. Which phase of market we need to spot QM? Any, all of three. Can you please save this picture? I already draw it from the previous class. This one, just change it to QM, right? You can find this QM in all of the structure. Also read this ebook I already written here. It can be found at the head of the trend and inside the base itself. Inside the base, which means, where's my telegram? Over here, this is a base, this is also a base, this is also a base, This is also a base. You will also find this pattern inside this consolidation, right? In reaccumulation, accumulation, distribution, redistribution, you will also find the same thing. Forward. When we entry on QM, when enter reject or rejection entry using QM will be learned later on chapter 4. So I need to find for buy setup for QM. Right, this is a good one. Let's see here. Okay, change to line chart first. Okay, follow our standard operation procedure. Change to line chart. And then mark our lows. This is our high. And this is our higher high. This is our left shoulder. Yes. And over here will be our head. And over here will be our RS or right shoulder. Change it to candlestick. And we have a zone here. This is our demand zone. Oh, let me change the color. Mark the zone from left shoulder to the head. Okay, this is your zone. So just go something like this. And this is your QM level. And this will be your QM zone. QM zone. QM demand zone. Right. So you just screenshot this and send it. Is this acute QM and is it in accumulation? Which one? Are you sending this one? Or this one? It's already broken. We can find buy setup actually. USD JPY. Or this one. What time frame is it? Which one? Which one? One or two. You got no clear structure break yet. Maybe you're in a second phase. Okay. Oh, the first phase here, and then it come over here. The second one here maybe, and the third one. I think it will go lower. I think maybe we go up here, and then continue down here. Okay. Left shoulder take body candle, can body or shadow. Use line chart. Okay, let's find our QM. For example, this is our QM. I know. I want to find a good example. Wait a moment. This one or this one? No, it's not a good one. Alright, this is a good one. Alright, over here, we take the line chart. Okay, the line chart is the open and close price. I will write it down here. Line chart is the open and close price. Okay, note this down. Remember, we take this one and up to here. Okay, you see this? Let's zoom in. Over here, if we take the line chart, remember the SNR topic, the chapter 1. Okay, this is the open and close price. Alright, so let's zoom out a little. Okay, we zoom in a little. Right, something like this. Okay, so when we change to our candlestick, you can get an entry. But if you take this over here, you can get the entry for HNS, yes. But over here, you will miss out a trade. A lot of trade will be missing out. Okay, so just take this one, this open and close price as your high or your left shoulder. Okay, LS always must be taken in using line chart. Okay, I already make it simple. I do not want to use this word open and close price. It's look really advanced and difficult, which will make a new uh, trader might be confused. So I want to make trading as simple as possible. So just use this line chart, this tool, this line chart, and then change to candlestick. You can mark your zone using SNR for smaller risks, but if you are afraid, you can take this QM, this head. Okay, for this one, you can take also, but and not recommended lah. Sometimes you can go up to here, and then you jump, it will drop because over here you will also got a decision point. Over here, don't forget the decision point. Over here, you got a decision point. Over here, you can get a decision point. So price can go anywhere inside here. So just be prepared. Just make your stop loss bigger. It's okay, as long as you know where our price is going. So this will be your first take profit, and this will be your second take profit using QM. So you already got about 300 pips, 30 pips, and then you got your 60 pips. Okay, so at this moment you can entry using, what is this? SBR. Look, support become resistant. You can add position here, and then it's still dropping down. Okay, so we are not just trading using QM, we also trading using the previous method that we learned. Don't forget the thing that you learned before. Just because you know many people making money using QM, that's not it. Actually, this SBR, okay, this setup, this thing, this SBR RBS setup is really important. This one makes a lot of money. Sometimes a valid QM will have something like this. It will have something like this. Then go up a little, and then go down. If I have a QM like this, I saw a QM like this, I will surely take the trade. Okay. Sometimes with lot, I will bank in about 10 lots or a minimum of one contract like that. Okay, if I see something like this, this is a really big, oh, miss a few pips. So I will take this one. Okay, I more prefer to RBS SBR. Okay, so this is really powerful where QM plus SBR is really powerful. Okay. TP should might use line chart also. Yes, correct. Don't forget the spread. Use line chart for L R so they can be shown, can be shadow. Yes. We will sniper entry on RS. Doesn't matter because as long as our entry trigger, it will be a good news for us. Look, you can get about how many is your float? About less than 1 pips. So you only shadow entry, it will be very good. You can screenshot this and then put in Facebook and then you can hashtag my sniper entry. And then a lot of people will direct message you, hey, I want to learn. Okay. So this is a really simple setup. But if you take this one, you will miss a really good setup. So sometimes you're using over here, you might float a little. Let me find setup that float a little. Okay, for example, this is, I will use the, okay, we have a QM here. Okay, look. Okay, damn. All right, so we have our QM here or over here. Damn. Okay, one over there. Delete this first. And then we mark our over and under. So our left shoulder here. So we take this one before it make it before it make this head. This is the highest point before the head. So we take this one, and this is the highest point before the entry. So let's look. All right. So we have our entry over here. This is our zone. We float a little about 5 pips like that, but we can still have our entry. But if we take the shadow, oh damn, over here, we can have a very good entry. But if it's in this case, you will miss a lot of trade because sometimes you will also experience stop loss and everything. So you need to also gain some profit from it. For my preferable trade, I don't mind to be to float inside of this area because I know price will still come out there. If it's hit my stop loss, it's okay. I will accept the loss and will not hold my position. Over here we buy until it drops, something like this. No, I will not do that. I will just let it hit my stop loss. I'll cut loss it. Okay, because we can never control the market, but we can always control ourselves, right? Is there any other question? TP already give you. So this will be our stop loss here. Stop loss. Over here is the entry. Over here we be take profit one. For QM is very good because we have the set and forget setup. Do you know set and forget? I will explain later. This is TP1, target 1. This will be target 2. So QM is a type of set and forget setup. Okay, so you can set and forget if you are working, you have a ordinary job other than trading, you can use this set and forget. So what is set as E T. Okay, you have stop loss, you have your entry, you have your take profit. Okay, so that is set and forget, stop loss, entry, take profit, and you just forget about it and just wait whether it's stop loss or take profit. So this is a very good setup if you are working a daily job. I see most of QM between high and low. We have E base. This is very or between yes. You can search in chapter 4. A perfect QM. A perfect QM. I will show you one example of perfect QM. 1003. Okay, this is one example. You have a left shoulder and then you have a base and then you will entry here. Okay, then no. Over here you also have a QM, high, low, high, high, low, low, and then over here you got a base. Then you touch your base over here. So this one will be learning on chapter 4. All right. Sorry to ask question out of topic. Can you please give us a tip to mark market phase? Because phase are important to recognize tradable setup. I'm still a bit confused on marking phase. The tips is to draw a lot. Do a lot of back tests. That's it. I cannot. I can show you the phase in the market. I can show you where to buy, where to sell, where not to buy, where not to sell. But for the tips is the thing is Sir Manso. Okay, my mentor, Sir Manso, my mentor, Sir Manso Sapari, always saying draw, draw, draw until you understand. If you still not understand, keep on drawing. Okay. Before this, in QM Master, the thing that I enter my mentor course, Semanso Sapari course in QM Master, we do not have him check all of our homework. Like I do, I check all of your homework. I click like, and I redraw the things that you do wrong. That does not happen in Mr. Mansoor Sapari class. You just do draw until you understand. That how he teach us. But in my class, I know the frustration of being not knowing, so I still check your homework and everything. So the thing is, you just need to send your homework. I will check on it. If it is correct, I will put a thumbs up. So that's a really good thing for you actually. So the tips is to draw a lot. Okay. You need to draw this. Everything in this market is doing the same thing all over again. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Look over here, for example. A 1. Wait, moment. A 2 and a 3. Okay, before a structure break. Okay, it's broken in structure here. So this thing sometimes we be saying, oh, this is only 2 phases. Okay, not 3. But if you look close enough, you can have 3 faces. It will always have a 3 faces. Okay. This one I discover when I read Dow theory and the experience I have doing thousands of screenshot without any guidance, just on my own. Okay, you will have this one. Put them to and then 3, but it's more than that. Okay, so you have something like this. On a bigger picture, you have something like this. Okay, on a bigger scale, you have something like this, like this, like this. Okay, on a smaller scale inside here, you will have something like this. A 1, a 2, over here, also a 2, a 3. This is a whole 3 lah, because it's already broken. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, over here is also 1, a 2, a 3 here, and then structure break. Okay, so you have over here 1, a 2, and a 3 also. It will always move like this. Okay, always move like this in a bigger picture. So in a smaller picture, you have something like this. A 1, 2, and a 3. Okay, so this one I do not know how to teach you more than this. This one is experience. You just need to backtest, do a lot of backtest, learn from it. Okay, so you will not trade. For this phase, you will only find trade opportunity. Okay, you already have your QM, your SBR, RBS, your SNR. So this is the place where you want to find your trade setup. So you know this is a participation phase. So you will see a flat limit or a base here. So you can put your entry here. Just that simple. Okay, so because you know over here is a sell setup, but during the price want to take your sell, you can also buy here. You can temporarily buy at this QM, low, high, low, low, high, high. You can still buy here, but do not expect price to go up to here, because on a bigger scale, it on a participation phase. On a smaller scale, you have 1, 2, 3. When it has a 1, 2, 3, this excessive is only here. It's only a take profit from up here. Up here is up here. For example, you sell here at this QM, for example. This QM you sell. Okay. Oh, damn. Okay, for example, you sell here. Okay. And then you have your take profit 1. So you have your take profit 1, and then take profit 2, and then where is your maximum take profit? So from here, the place where you enter your position over here, and then you have the second phase, and then you got a third phase. Okay, so you already clear your second phase using your second take profit, or you partial close, and then the maximum one will be on the third phase. Okay, and then it's already broken the structure. But on a bigger scale, you know that you can still hold your position. Okay, but just want to be careful, you can close all your position here and find a new setup. So you can make money every day, actually, intraday, like that. You can also swing your setup. So if you want to swing, just find something like this on a bigger scale. 1, 2, oh, damn. So up to here. For example, you find a QM, you will find a QM here, I sure, because this is on weekly. Can I find it on daily? Alright. You can still find entry here, I'm sure. Okay, for example, you want to take this, for example. This SBR RBS. Oh, why this thing always do to me? This. Okay, you can trade using SBR on daily. So you can swing about 2000 pips, 3000 pips. But if you want to use your QM, you can entry here. Or you can take this also SBRBS. You can take over here also, but this one looks good. Okay. Okay. So let's hit it. So you get a zero drawdown entry there. So you sniper entry on daily and then you swing up to here on the third phase. So you got about 3000 pips. Over here you can get about 3700 pips. So you want to swing, just change your time frame. If you want to scalp, just change your time frame. Time frame does not give you limitation anymore because you can trade any time frame. So if you see my status regarding time frame does not exist, because time frame does not exist as a limitation for you anymore, because you can trade any time frame, any pair, any trend. You are a master of yourself now. You can buy and sell at any kind of market. Does it mean if in a trend, say there are 4 base, so every base is a phase? No, not every base is a phase, but if you see consolidation in smaller time frame, for example, like this, okay, on M5, you will see something like 1, a 2, oh, and a 3, okay? Then let's change to M1. Oh, is it too big? Yeah, it's too big. Oh, sorry, I cannot change it because it's too big. It's okay. I can just draw it over here like this. Okay, so you have a 1 and then a 2 and then a 3. Okay. Inside here, over here in this small scale, you find something like this. A 1, a 2, and a 3. Okay. You can find these 3 faces. It's just for your trade opportunity, not for entry. If for your entry, you need to use your SBR, RBS, your QM, HNS, your SNR. You need to use that. For market phase, it's only for you to look uh, where I want to buy, where I want to sell. Okay, this is the big issue. When can I spot a valid QM for sell? When can I spot a valid QM for buy? Okay, this is a very big issue during my time with QM Master. So actually none of us can answer that, but most of us that already succeed mastering the QM master course actually will know that we need the market structure understanding to trade QM. Okay, so market structure is really important, but on the tips is this one, you need to do a lot of backtest. That is the only way. No easy way to mastering Forex. You need to master yourself first. You need to sacrifice your time, your effort, your money. You also pay me. Okay. So this sacrifice will make you a good trader, because no one has become successful without sacrificing anything. All right. Is there any other question? Mio Faisal is typing. Yes, I love it too because it gave a lot of money to me. Uh, Regarding QM, is there any other question? If you find SBR and SBR and QM together in this line, just make sure you don't miss that trade. It's a really good trade. Okay, it rarely come, but it's a really good one. For example, do I have example in here? This one. I see this. Okay, look. is a very good one. If you find a QM like this, just make sure you don't miss it. Okay, you can take this QM level, or you can take this SBR RBS level. Okay, but usually I will take this SBR RBS. Usually I will take this one. I prefer to take this one. QM plus SBR. QM plus SBR. Okay, this is a very good setup if you can find one. Okay, just remember this one. This is not in the homework because this is very hard to find. But if you can find it, then don't forget to trade this. This is a very good setup. Okay, you can take either this SBR RBS or you can take also this QM level. Okay, just make sure you use this line chart to see it better. If you see something like this, you will ask, what's up with this long shadow? You will have a lot of question. Okay, what's up with this? No, just ignore that. Change it to line chart. You see a QM, high, low, high, high, low, low. And you see a SBR. Just make sure you don't lose this trade. Okay, you can take your SL here, take profit 1, take profit 2, and you can take profit using market face. Oh, damn. 1, damn. 1, a 2, and a 3. Okay. So for your maximum take profit, you can use the market face. But if you are unsure regarding this market face, you can use this 1, 2, 3. Just make sure if you want to use this kind of take profit for QM, just make sure this QM is on accumulation, not distribution or excessive. Okay. I'm good. So everyone, is there another question? We are almost 1 hour. If there is no question, I will end this webinar. And you need to send your assignment so I can check on it. So please send in your assignment because it's really hard for you to find a mentor that can check your homework and everything. You can go to one of the most popular mentor and you can try to enter his class so you can check whether he will check all of your homework. So most of them will not do that. Okay, because I was a newbie before, and when I asked someone if I'm doing wrong, I was ignored, and that really made me sad, and I do not want my student to experience the same thing. So just make sure you take this opportunity and send in your homework. I will check on it. Is there any other question regarding QM? Another 1 minute. I will end this webinar if no one want to ask anymore. How about this Zelco trade at UJ? What's up with Zelco? Oh, it's already going up again. It's only temporary. Maybe. M15. Okay. This is a really good trade actually. Over here. It's a really good one. But who knows? This already a compression. This is a really good one. If I want to trade, I may take on this one. Okay, and up to here. Okay, so this might be the level that you reject and then reject. You can take a few pips when it rejects, and if it hit your stop loss or your cut loss, it's okay. It's always a lot of trade opportunity coming. Will you mark homework for all chapter? Yes, definitely. Even SNR chapter, I will check. even after this and month hours and if I still live. That is only exception. If I'm still alive and I'm not dead yet, so if my status pop up, you send an assignment, I will still check on your homework. Okay, I will not leave you behind, even though I already reached my 1 million USD goal, which I promise I will go silent from this media social. But if the notification pop up, I will still comment on it. We do homework and you see. Alright. So I will end this webinar and have a good day if you are on daytime, and have a good night if you on a night time. Thank you for watching and have a good night. Thank you.